Today our topic is endocrine system. To start endocrine system, the part or the unit under which endocrine system comes is human anatomy and human physiology. Now we are going to discuss what is the meaning of human anatomy and what is the meaning of human physiology. Comes first, human anatomy is study of structure in the body such as cells, tissues, organs. If we are doing the study of structure, if we are doing study of structure, either it is cellular, either under tissue, or either it is organ level, anything, if we are doing a study of these all things, only structure, not the function, like a kidney, we have studied under kidney there is nephron, under nephron there is cortex region, there is medulla region. In adrenal gland, when we will go ahead of this chapter, then we will also study in adrenal gland there is also medulla region, cortex region. Okay, that will be studied further. So the structure, which structure that organ contains, either it is cellular level, either it is tissue level, or either it is organ level, doesn't matter. But if we will study the structure, then it comes under human anatomy. What do you mean by human physiology? Human physiology means if we are doing a study of that the structure which we have studied in human anatomy of their function, the structure, what their function is. Kidney, urine filtration, okay, from blood. Liver, detoxification, digestion of fatty acid. So that all thing, etc. Study of function of bodily structure or body parts. If we are doing study of body parts and their function, in physiology the function is required. So keep in your mind, my dear student, if you are studying the parts, the structure, their function, then it is under human physiology. If you are studying only structure, this is medulla, this is cortex, this is kidney, this is nephron, what you can say, that dorsal ventral root, ventral root, okay, this all the things. If we are studying only structure, like in nephron we have studied dendrite, axon, cyton, synapses, is the gap between you, that all things, that is only anatomy. What we are studying is structure, that is anatomy, and the structure have different function. So if we will study function, that comes under human physiology. Okay, in plant also there is plant anatomy and plant physiology. In 11th standard you will do. What is the gland? Next, this is our details of the unit. Now we are going ahead to the chapter. What is the gland? Listen here. Functional unit of cells that works together to create and release a product into a duct or the bloodstream. Functional unit of cell. What is the meaning of functional unit of cell, sir? Means if one cell is there and their function is there. What function? Maybe anything, to release the hormone, to release the fluid, anything. Growth hormone, if they are releasing growth hormone, pituitary gland, any type of gland. If a cells is there and their function is there, and according to the function, that works together to create and release a product into a duct or the bloodstream. Doesn't matter it is released in blood or released in the duct. If they are releasing their product, then it is known as gland. Okay. Now, like a saliva, it is released by salivary gland. Digestive juice released by our stomach cells. Okay, so there are different cells, HCl, etc. What is hormones? It is the chemical messenger released from glands. It is the chemical messengers. Chemical messenger means message transmitted in the form of chemicals. If pituitary gland had secreted some chemicals for the enhancing the property of growth, then if that chemical comes in the blood, then they will only show the property of growth. As I am taking example only. तो अगर pituitary gland growth hormone release किया है, मान के चलो कि pituitary gland growth hormone release किया है, तो blood के अंदर जाएगा तो सिर्फ वो growth hormone का property show करेगा, no other character. That is specified also. Okay, so hormones, chemical messengers, means transmission of message in the form of chemical. Example: growth, development, metabolism. You know that metabolism, catabolism plus anabolism. If there is digestion of food, then that is what? Anabolism or catabolism? Catabolism. If there is formation of ATP after digesting the food, then what is that? Ana or cata? Anabolism. Okay. Now, sexual function. If some animals are excited for sexual activity, how they can know? You know that pheromones is the hormone which is also secreted in the insects or animals for the enhance the what you can say that enhance the activity of sexual intercourse. Okay, so this is sexual function which is enhanced by hormones. Metabolism enhanced by hormones. Growth and development enhanced by hormones. Sleep wake cycle. If you are waking up morning 5 a.m., how your mind knows that it is 5 a.m. If you are thinking to wake up in at 2 a.m., suppose you are going to catch the flight, okay, for flight you are going, or any train you are going, you are hurry that when morning will come. तो हम लोग जल्दीबाजी में रहते हैं कि मॉर्निंग कब आएगा, जल्दी से सुबह हो तो जल्दी से ट्रेन पकड़ने, जल्दी से प्लेन पकड़ने जाए, हवाई जहाज। तो उस समय मॉर्निंग होता है 2 बजे, हम लोग रेडी हो जाते हैं किस चीज के लिए? तैयारी के लिए, प्लेन पकड़ने के लिए, ट्रेन पकड़ने के लिए। तो ये बोलते हैं स्लीप वेल साइकिल, मतलब 2 बजे जगना है। अगर हम अपने माइंड को प्रिपेयर कर लेंगे आज हमको 7 बजे जगना है, तो 7 बजे माइंड खुल जाएगा। अब तुरंत नहीं, अब तुरंत सोए घंटा के अंदर नहीं, थोड़ा सा माइंड को रिलैक्स भी होने देना है। तुरंत आप सोचेंगे तो नहीं होगा। आप 4 बजे सोए, आप सोचेंगे 5 बजे हम जग जाए, थोड़ा मुश्किल है, लेट हो सकता है, मे बी। ओके, तो दैट इज स्लीप वेल साइकिल, सर्केडियन साइकिल। ओके, दैट इज fully depends upon our dopamine. Means dopamine are fully relaxable hormone that provides the relaxity of our brain. Means जो अच्छा काम है, जो हमको सुविधा लगता है, वो काम करने के लिए वो enhance करता है। सोने में तो भाई सबको मजा आता है, रेस्ट करना है, कुछ काम हुआ नहीं, रेस्ट करना है। तो the body cells tired, just the meaning of बॉडी थकावट को टायर्ड, अगर हम लोग थक चुके हैं तो हम लोग का बॉडी रेस्ट चाहेगा। तो बस इसीलिए इसी को बोलते हैं स्लीप वेल वेक साइकिल, मतलब कब सोना है कब जगना है, ये फुल्ली डिपेंड करता है आपको हार्मोन्स पे। सो दिस ऑल आर द एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम, ह्यूमन एनाटॉमी, फिजियोलॉजी, ग्लैंड्स, हार्मोन्स। आवर टॉपिक इज ग्लैंड। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द ग्लैंड। व्हाट इज ग्लैंड? हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ ग्लैंड्स आर देयर? What is the function of each types of gland? I have written as a form of notes, you can see here. Just I have taken the contents same ditto as in Selena publication of ICSE book class 10th. Okay, so don't worry, this content is for you, my dear student. It's for a student of class 10. So what is gland? Okay, gland we have discussed already, hormones also we have discussed, and all the things we have discussed previous before 1-2 topic. Now my topic is what is the type of gland. There are 2 type of gland: exocrine gland, endocrine gland. What is the meaning of exocrine gland? A gland which secrete their secretion into the vessels, or you can see here into a duct or vessels, yeah, opening to the inside or outside of the body. A type of gland which secrete their secretion directly into duct. Duct means किसी खास नली के अंदर। अगर ग्लैंड हमारा जो सेक्रेशन सेक्रेट हो रहा है किसी खास फंक्शंस के लिए, बॉडी के किसी खास फंक्शन के लिए जो सेक्रेशन सेक्रेट हो रहा है, वो अगर डक्ट में हो, नली के अंदर हो, ब्लड स्ट्रीम में डायरेक्टली नहीं, अगर ब्लड में डायरेक्टली रिलीज किया जाएगा देन इट इज अंडर एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड। ओके, सो इफ सेक्रेशन इज सेक्रेटेड inside the duct, then it is called as exocrine gland. Okay, now see here, release substance into a duct or opening to the inside or outside of the body. Opening of outside to inside means what, sir? Opening inside to outside means either duct will be open inside of the body, either duct will open outside of the body. So if the duct is outside the body, they have different type of secretion. Just see here. Here I have written eye, which secrete tears from in our eye, in the side of our eye. We have studied in the sense organ topic that there is a lacrimal gland which help to secrete tears in our eye. Eye, tears, mouth, saliva. In our mouth there are 3 type of salivary gland: parotid, maxillary, submandibular. 3 type of glands are there. So these 3 glands secrete food, digestive fluid known as saliva. Okay, now next, from skin the sweat gland is released, and here sebum also. What is the meaning of sebum, sir? SEBUM. Sebum means if our body secretes some type of substance in our skin which makes the skin smooth, which makes the skin moist, that type of gland means the skin will be oily, then the gland which are responsible for this type of secretion is known as sebum gland, and the sweat gland which secretes sweat in hot summer day. We are what we can say that bath with sweat. Okay, every time sweat will ready in our from our body to secrete during summer. Why? Due to sweat gland in our body. Next, stomach. It secrete enzyme to digest the food. Breast milk secretion. This is also a type of exocrine gland which secrete their secretion external of the body or outside of the body. Some are inside of the body, like stomach enzymes inside of the body. Okay. Liver secrete bile juice. Bile juice is responsible for the digestion of fat and so many things, but I am taking some small example. Fat, emulsified fat. What is the meaning of emulsified fat, sir? Breakdown of large globule of fat into a smaller one, then it is known as emulsification or emulsified fat. Okay. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice. Intestine secrete mucus. What is the help of mucus? Mucus prevent the internal layer of stomach or intestine from the HCl, which is highly acidic in nature. Now, endocrine release directly into bloodstream to maintain body function. To maintain our body function, gland release hormones directly into bloodstream. No any ducts are there. कोई नली नहीं होगा. नली के अंदर नहीं. नली होगा तब तो उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे एक्सोक्राइन. बिना नली का है, डायरेक्टली ब्लड में छोड़ दिया गया. Example, adrenal gland which secrete their secretion directly in the blood. Testes which secrete testosterone, ovary, estrogen. Thymus gland, pineal gland, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, etc. These all are the type of gland which secrete their secretion directly in the blood. This finally I am going to give the conclusion. Glands, two type, exocrine, endocrine, which secrete their secretion inside duct or vessels known as exocrine. Endocrine which secrete their secretion directly into bloodstream. These all are the example of exocrine. These all are the example of endocrine gland. So next our topic will be general properties of hormones, or okay, or in our chapter, whatever your next topic, we will discuss their topic. Okay.